So, welcome, Taurus, to your love reading for the weekend of the 14th and 15th of December 2019. And this is Solomon, and welcome. All right, so we're going to look here as to what you might be going through the next 2 days. And we do have a lot of intensity, but it doesn't mean that things are going to be that bad for you. I feel with temperance and the sun being here, there are a few different things that was coming to me as I was looking at this. And to me, there's the combination of having fun and maybe going a bit overboard because this could be like partying, going to different events, but also overindulging. And that could be with alcohol or drugs or different things like that. So be careful with how you do that to the extreme. Some of you may not get into that, but it's almost like you two different scenarios of someone wanting to have fun and enjoy their partner or love interest, but stressed out that it's not happening and being frustrated with that. And on the other hand, as well, where some of you maybe you have or you're in a relationship with a love interest or partner who is fast moving, and maybe you don't want to move that quickly, and that stresses you out. So it's almost like a pullback kind of thing. And I feel the person that you are dealing with, they're wanting to be with the connection, but they're not really opening up all that much. So that could deter you from continuing to kind of give the effort as well. For some of you out there with the Ten of Cups being there, it's like they're happy where they are, but the emotional aspect right now, nah. They're not really wanting to commit or make changes right now to solidify the connection. All right. And I feel like for some of you, it's almost like there's two different things going on where there could be someone new, but the past is still clinging on. There's still some shadows from the past where it still makes your heart, your heart is still there. It's not in it, I don't say, but there's still some kind of residue or unfinished business that you may have, and you're doing your best to close that out. But how things were in the past, or who you may have dealt with in the past, it still could be bothering you, and it could still be on your mind. So you have some issues there. But what's going to help with that, I feel, is your confidence, and confidence in the fact that the universe has a way of pushing people our way or rewarding us for the way that we handle certain circumstances or people, even if they may not have been treated us in the right way. If we do our best to clear our own karma out and to rehash things, if a person does come back around in our life, and doing your best to handle that situation, it can be a lot of rewards and perks that come with that. So I feel this weekend there may be people could be trying to talk to you, or you may have love interests that are reaching out to you, and your partner might feel like that as well. Say, for instance, if you're having a little bit too much fun, your partner may get a little bit jealous. Flip that around depending on what side of the coin you are on. But I feel there are some good things coming towards you. So being acknowledged, being seen, being romantically attractive, and people being aware of you. So there are some good things showing up there. But it's also like with the world and the emperor being there, you're still doing your best to clear a way for newer energies for some. The emperor is Aries. It is a fatherly figure or someone that you may be around or have a connection with. If it's not literally an Aries, for some of you, Leo is showing up. You have Sagittarius here, Pisces, Scorpio, or Cancer that is showing up with this connection. Sometimes I don't like to mention the signs, but I mention it when it's here because it may ring true to somebody and be important. So it's almost like some of you may be traveling or out and about, and you could be with this person, or just doing something different, getting in a different area so that you can broaden your horizons, expand, do something different, talk to somebody else, and for the time being right now. So sometimes, again, too much of a good thing can be a bad thing. So be aware of what you get into. All right. But I feel like some good energy here, but you might be a bit stressed out. Some of you might feel like you don't want to push any harder if you've already tried to work something out with somebody and they're not opening up, or you're not getting through to that person. But here is telling you to express your love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. Sometimes we have to try again, but you only learn from how that person is responding. If you've already tried, you don't want to keep pushing and keep pushing it, because that is not a healthy connection or a healthy relationship. You want both people to be independent, but also that support will be there, and it will come naturally, and you'll know it and understand it once you express what you want, what you're not liking in the relationship, and the other person should be open to hearing that and understanding it and taking it in, and then being able to adjust accordingly if they want things to work. If they don't want things to work, it'll be the same thing over and over again, and then that's when you shut the door. You express yourself and the reasons why you're stepping out, then you close that door, and you try to do your best to take your time for that closure and that healing. And some of you may have done that with somebody in your past, but that's still in your mind, so you're trying to look forward right now, but that may be a bit of an issue for some. All right, so this weekend, if you feel the urge to express yourself about some things, being honest with any issues you may be dealing with, say from the past, and leaving the door open for the other person to be honest. But there seems just to be a lack of communication here, clearly. But you always have the option to do that. Communication doesn't always have to be through verbal communication, which is the best, I feel, in face to face. But if you're not able to do it, you can, say, record something, write something out, mail somebody something. You can send texts and things like that, but it's not as good, like, being able to express yourself in the human form, in that kind of essence, so the other person knows and can hear and feel and sense the emotional part that's coming from you. Right, so think about that. So these are some things that you may be going through for the weekend. So the person you're dealing with, the emotional thing is, they may not be that satisfied or just unhappy right now. So see why that might be the case. All right, so much love, much like to you. If you would like a private reading, you can always go to your email, and you can email me. I think the information will be in the description of the video, and you can see the options I have for you dealing with love. All right, so have a good weekend.